plays games with Jay.
All right, let's
Time for Robo Makoto. Macrobo.
Macrobo Frontier.
Yeah, Macrobo Frontier, my favorite anime.
It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this. See? I told you it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck? Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Alright. I guess talk to Hiro. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. I did not.
I did not kill them. I did not kill them. I did not. Oh, Howie.
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it. You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right? Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it. I see. That's unfortunate. Huh? Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know. That note.
Note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah, they preyed on my desires to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it. Well, you should buy it. Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket. Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I want her to fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious? Okay. This is interesting. Okay.
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why'd you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said. Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you.
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
You're right. I need to look for that second suit and that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. but if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping. But can you promise me something?
No, I won't go out with you.
Later, when we have time, will you go out with me? Will you tell me why you disappeared?
No.
Okay, to reject me so simply.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Because your feelings for me and you're easy to manipulate and control.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Okay.
Thanks. Now then, shall we? So, Makoto, first, I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Examine the corpses. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. And I guess we should head that way for now.
Wait, oh, this is the...
This is not the right floor.
Lock. Is there a way to get closer to the art room? Oh no, I guess not.
No!
Okay.
Oh, there was one, well... I guess there were two shortcut ones.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Anything with the go.
Let's see. These look like street light poles. Interesting. Art. Okay. Into the repository we go. Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid.
Finally, they're gone. Me.
But only for a moment.
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
I did? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
Take a look.
Will do?
It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right?
They didn't? Or they did? Okay.
It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
Alright. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white in there.
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us with a few clues of his own. Scrap of paper. Right on. Okay, Hifumi's body. Let's check it out. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that? Who would do that, and why? Oh, I guess I'm just talking to Kyoko. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, did you find anything?
Yeah, I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
He stuffed it in his pants.
Stuffed?
So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see.
In his pants? Wait, so you...
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Ifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this.
Oh, wow, Makoto. Oh, my
A
God.
note.
Whoa. Oh, it's the note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. That sounds very familiar.
That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. And he was telling us the truth.
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more?
Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
What if it wasn't just the scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Okay. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may have come to a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
A handbook may play a role? I don't understand. I'm talking back to the part of it. Keep it in mind. I don't have a mind of my own.
Okay, ding dong bing bong. Oh no, are we just jumping straight into this? Dude, I don't know shit.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin. Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. Pooh-hoo-hoo. See you soon, bitches!
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, we better get going.
Good luck, Makoto J. Eggy. Okay.
J. Eggy?
J. Eggy? Baby J?
God. What if we hit up the gachapon store first? No.
Yeah. Let's go take a dip in the pool.
Oh, there's so little people. Oh my goodness. All right, and as soon as we were all there.
Hello.
He's multiplied?
No, not multiplication. Let's do it. It just
No,
looks
that's
that
like-
way because
because
of
of
an illusion.
I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied.
Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Can we just get on the elevator already?
You're not,
You're not
playing
along.
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 We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train elevator.
I'm gonna refer to elevators as pain trains from now.
I'll see you guys down there. Bye.
Okay then, shall we?
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
This one's you.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, guys, hold on. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away with him anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it, for serious.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note?
Well, no, but...
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Oh, man. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator.
The pain train.
The pain train. Once everyone was aboard. Choo-choo. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. I'll never get used to this rectangle. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Whoa.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much when I'm so cute?
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Ba-ba-bum.
That would be like the perfect time to put an ad spot, actually, for
Right.
the video.
I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Okay, let's... Oh, I thought I just went straight to the menu for a second.
All right, let's set our skills.
Set the skills. Okay, we
have a new one, I
Yeah,
believe.
we have a new one. Breathing technique, right?
Yeah, let's see what it is.
Oh, let's see. Breathing. There.
Brett.
The focus gauge recovers more quickly, effective during the non-stop debate. The hangman's... Okay, cool. Let's do it. Yeah, we still got... All right, that's it. That's all we got.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Class trial, all rise. Let's begin with a basic explanation. You already know this shit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We already know who did it.
Was that? It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them. I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer.
Oh, God. Who are you calling me a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit, parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. Is Hiro really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear.
What's heavier, a ton of steel or a ton of or a ton of feathers?
I don't know.
Yasuhiro's message. Let's do this. Okay. Okay.
Everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy. Hiro, why? Why did you kill them? No, just hold on a second. Whoa, I don't know what the contradiction there. Wait, hold on. Looking at the blueprints, the handwriting is awful messy. Hiro's handwriting is immaculate. So everything we found in your room, the blueprints.
Right, and remember you can also fast forward as well if you.
Right. But it was like the second one, so that's why.
No.
Yeah.
You're just reminding.
Are you sure? Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. Why are you talking about Alter Ego right now in front of Monokuma? Does Monokuma know about? Makoto, what are you doing, you dumbass? Alright, the handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints, there's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on, I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway. So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
What? Then, who was in the Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Already? And of course he passes it off to me. I bet Byakuya doesn't actually fucking know, the fucking dumbass. Alright, so...
What the fuck do you say, bitch?
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit? The suspicious individual in question, Oh my god, is it Hina? What? I mean, I was wondering, did Hina actually do this? Is Hina actually? Because she was trying really hard. Why me? That costume's super big on me.
You remember that whole scene where she puts on the costume and it doesn't
I know.
fit?
That's why I was like, why is this an option? But it's not the Illuminati, so.
Oh, really? It's not the Illuminati.
Why do they pose this like this? Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it. I'm out in this situation. I'm like, guys, you presented me these choices, and now you made me sound dumb on purpose, and now...
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, Jay, but he's not the culprit.
Shut up!
I didn't ask who the culprit was, idiot. So what you're saying is... That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the
There's a second
Robo-Justice
killer.
suit.
Yes, okay. What?
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Oh my god, okay.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order. So what is it? What needs to be clarified? We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were? Probably not.
The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been the dolly. There's still one more thing. Okay. The dolly and the tarp, right? Yeah. Just making sure. Oh. They were a dolly and a tarp, right? What's with that attitude? Let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were removing it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
That's fair, Celeste, but...
We've all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oh my god. Yeah, what is happening, guys? Wow. I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. I think I finally get Hifumi now.
It's like, oh man, now I'm the Hifumi.
If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository.
A new element has been added. Want to hear more?
Sure.
Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, you'll see your ammo count under the tempo marker. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you have to press the square button in time with the tempo marker. Just remember the square button now has a function. It reloads. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time and your ammo will not decrease. Cool beans?
Okay.
Cool beans! Have fun!
Okay. Let's see. The moment of truth. Is the rhythm stuff, right? So
Yeah. Are you doing triangle?
Oh, whoops.
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong.
Oh, well,
I cannot agree.
Oh. Oh! Sorry. I got... Oh! Oh!
Come on, triangle.
Oh.
Triangle is targeting them, remember?
Yeah. Oh.
Triangle is, and then X is shoot, right?
No. X is lock on, triangle shoot.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
X is lock on, triangle shoot. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the tempo, but I can't see shit.
Oof. Okay. Ooh, you're close.
Close to what?
Nothing, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Are you absolutely positive?
No, stop talking. Sorry, I was like so stressed out. I was just clicking triangle. If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. Why didn't I lead in with that? There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly's wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body. Celeste, we're friends. What the fuck? Okay.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of our way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters. I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Make your argument. Okay. Robo Justice costume. Okay.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped up the body in a tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly or no problem.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realized anything. I did, but I'm a little scared I only have one life. Let's see. It is because the robot suit had the waist problem. It couldn't bend over, right? So I'm trying to look for the statement that. How do we slow down? Okay. No! Okay.
Skip through it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I forgot where it was.
Oh my god.
Okay.
There you go.
Break. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that? Well, what do you mean? Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember?
I know you didn't remember this scene before.
Shut up. I thought it was a trick question. Okay, when you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that? Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your own feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body because, you can't take it off by yourself.
Alright, maybe next time we'll explain to these bozos why that's the case.
Alright, see you tomorrow.